Malevich, darling, hold still.
No.
No.
Didn't think those little things could do something like that.
Nature has a way of surprising us, does it not?
Mm.
And how does that feel?
Feels like you've done nothing, no offense.
He does still have an entire hole through his shoulder.
Good eye. I actually did not see that one, so thank you.
Bit of a breeze.
All right. Let's get that one then.
I'll move my arm and see where the proboscis has ripped across my chest. I think under here looks pretty bad as well.
All right. We'll have you right to strain soon enough.
Oh, by the way, how long does this drain last? Treat wounds, take it away? I don't know.
Rest.
Drained
takes
is a
it
full
away.
rest.
Oh, well, that sucks.
And I will be spending whatever other time required in order to go ahead and heal Malevich in the back of the cart.
Yara, if you have some time as well, I did,
Oh, yes, of
get
course.
a little hurt myself.
You can see Arcelia sort of shows you like several horrible mosquito bites, just like a series of bites and like swelling, and
Oof.
looks painful.
All right. And as such, I will bounce between the two, doing what I can. Which is not much for the moment. I think my attentions are very split.
Oh,
Was that 29
what does that
healing,
mean?
or did you miss your target
I missed the
number?
mark. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, it's got to be 20 or above for expert. I have a plus 15.
Okay.
Maybe I can just... Maybe I'll be fine.
Ooh.
I don't think that cream is good. It's burning a bit.
Oh, yes, it does look old. Hold on, let me go through things. Oh,
You should have used the poultice I gave you.
yes.
I mean, it smells like rot, but it isn't.
Oh. Are you sure?
Some of the corpse flower petals work very well with coagulation.
Corpse flowers? All right.
See?
You are correct.
I think they hit the mark.
Very good.
I'm not feeling well.
You're more pale.
I'm feeling weaker as well.
Rest would be good for you.
If I rest, we'll have no one to protect us.
If
have
you
plenty.
die, we have no one to protect us.
I would take the back of the caravan if possible. If not, I can keep walking. Help him pull that.
I
I have to
will
help pull
walk.
that thing across. Never mind.
You sit, I will walk.
You have to get the carriage across this area without triggering any more events. I will help with
There
that
is
as much as I can.
no more water that is stagnant at the moment. Mosquito Witch is still displeased, but is at least quelled for the moment. you are better, Malavik, I have a favor to ask of you.
Ask now. That way I can actually pay attention and hear it without any distractions.
Reasonable, but not for yet when you are rested. Only, I will need as many large game as you can hunt.
Hungry, are we? Alright, fine.
No. Sacrifice. Capturing them alive would be ideal.
Oh. Yes, what for?
To help prevent what happened moments ago?
That was your doing.
No. It was not my doing. The mosquito witch is still angry, though. I sense... glancing over at Karun. Burning her children alive, unprovoked, was unwise.
I've always found that burning things doesn't make anyone angry, ever.
I think you have run into people that wish different things.
This queen of yours, if her children, whatever those were, attack us, did she not expect us to fight back?
She was not displeased that we defended ourselves. The anger was from before.
The bomb.
Or
The
when?
bomb that was thrown, agitated, as I mentioned before we...
The waters.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that was not smart.
they were
Just being-
still annoyed before, but that was the tipping point, I think.
Understandable. Yeah. Let's just carry on. We get out of this swamp. Don't want to anger your queen much more.
It does not appear that the swamp is very large. We are past it now.
You can hear Inuma speak up from the driver's seat.
Thank goodness. I wiped sweat from my brow. You know, that sort of humidity is not within my happy spectrum.
But you look so cold all the time, I would have thought it'd be good for your skin.
I know. Unbelievable. But no, it gets my hair all frizzy. I feel miserable. You have to walk in that swamp water. Well,
You.
you know, some do.
Is there no blood inside your veins?
Oh no, there is.
Then why are you cold?
Well, it's... I'm not actually cold. It's just that the whole rebirth cycle, the way that we were crafted in Pharasma's image as Duskwalkers, we are very pallid,
Did you
ashen.
worship or whatever you do with that god? Before your change?
No.
Do you know anything of yourself before that change? Do you know how you looked?
Yes.
You remember?
Yes, I mean, I possessed a mirror. It's why my situation is peculiar. See, normally when Duskwalkers are born, it is a cycle of death and rebirth. It is, one Duskwalker dies and another soul that has been waiting its turn in the boneyard inhabits the body of a newborn babe. They are born into the world.
You were born as a baby looking like that.
No. That's why it's weird. I
So you
went
don't
through the
know-
gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to find answers, am I not?
Yes, I don't mean to be rude, sorry.
That's all right.
I just think it's strange that your memories have been altered, apparently.
I do not know. I
So you
remember
don't-
much of serving the Gravelands. I remember treating the injured. I remember my sister. I remember I had brown hair and green eyes and I smelled of wildflowers. I remember walking to the gate, to the Ayadara. I remember seeing her, my sister. And then I woke up this way, so I don't think another, 30 odd years or something like that passed for me to become a Duskwalker baby and grow up in a Duskwalker community. I would remember all of that. They were raised in a very particular way.
We never really talked about what you've seen in the gate. Well, for any of you. Have we?
I did.
I know I
Did
did
you?
with Dr. Rittleson.
You and I spoke of it briefly.
Remind me, if you don't mind.
Knowledge.
How does one see knowledge?
Everyone sees it differently. I saw the ability to learn more than I ever could. Not being held back by my heritage. Not many libraries have a tendency to just let a lizard person walk in.
That I know how to feel. To not be included, as one should say. What do you seek now?
The same thing.
Knowledge of yourself and knowledge of the world.
Everything.
What would you do if this world that you know is no longer to exist and a new one is built from the ground, the ashes?
I am unsure. Perhaps attempt to learn about that world.
Wouldn't it be better to start afresh anew, where you could be accepted everywhere you walk and go? Knowledge could be at your fingertips, no one to block you off.
That is not how it works, Malavik.
Who says?
The world.
The
You
world
create
goes through
something new.
resets.
People will do the same.
Yes, it depends on who rules that world. The world goes through constant resets here, Rashtak. You don't know.
I have an idea, an inkling, yes.
You're
My people
connected to
used to
nature.
rule the land here.
Yes, exactly. Your people as in what?
The lizard folk.
And what came before them?
Likely the dragons, our
Exactly.
ancestors.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I mean. Things change constantly, but the thing that does not is people.
Yes. People. The problem.
Well, what did you see?
It seems like all of you have seen things that you want. I'm guessing. Knowledge. Your sister. The others mentioned things that, of want and need. What I saw was everything but. Let nature takes its course, start over from the beginning. Allow things to go as they should have been. To not let things boil over. Create opportunities for discourse. They were wrong, you know. To let man have his course. Because they don't know how to rule. They let the gods play the puppet masters. Our fathers were wrong. Burning it all to start anew. Let nature take its course. Let the ashes build upon the dead. Wipe away all those tears, flesh, rot. Make them miss what they had. That's what I saw. Take back what we have been owed from the beginning. Man has run his course. Only those with power will be able to right these lands. Start over. That's what I saw. A land filled with fire. Once the fires blew away, there was lush green. Prosperity. Freedom. That's what the gate promised me. But who goes to say visions are visions? Am I right?
I think that's a very bleak outlook, Malefic.
And negates all the destruction and time it takes for that ashen soil to turn back to what it was.
No. I believe that's our problem. We always look for things to go back to the way it was. No. With the right rules in place, the right actions to be taken.
But who sets those rules?
We will all
Strong?
find it. The powerful do have a way of making things turn. But who's to say? We have to get there first. Yes. I just know that what we see now is not working. The gods themselves need us as pawns. They were playing right in their hands. Or not. Who goes to say? Promises are always tempting. So I ask you all, would you walk through the gate again if opportunity is presented?
I'm unsure,
Yes.
but not for the reason you think, Malevich.
I do not think or I'll talk on that. I do believe if the gate was open in front of us, with all this pain that's happening in this world, whatever fruits and labor that's in front of us, we would walk right through again, knowing that there's a missing moment of what we have done, what we may have done. That I am sure of.
I am still not. I am unsure if what I saw was but a fabrication. I have become more and more sure that it, I think, was. So that we may be these pawns you spoke of.
Who's to say it's the gods that placed them there?
I think it is the whale.
Hold your gods close. Hold your queen, hold whoever that you go to at night very close. Or you may be turning to them a lot sooner than you feel.
It was but maybe a half hour for me recently.
Yes, yes. Always the logical. But you are correct, Orashtak. But I'll have to say to you, my scaly friend, do not forget where you came from. when instinct does take over, let it take over. I feel that's when we're at our purest.
How? I wonder what disease may have been given to you by that mosquito. I think there are some that can affect the brain.
Is that an insult?
No.
You were quite pessimistic and dark at the moment, Malavik.
No.
Speaking of destruction of humans and of the world, and
You sound like a dragon.
I hate those things.
Well, you were speaking as though my ancestors did. Burn everything so that your new home may exist.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's what you said.
I mean, yeah. How long do we go? How long are we till the destination?
We are still days out.
I should get fresh air. I'll get out of this caravan.
No, you rest. You are still wounded. Sit. I will make space for you.
throughout
there's
this
any-
conversation, watching Malavik, that shift that was very peculiar. Is there anything? Like, does it seem as if he was not himself prior to that moment? Like someone else within him was talking?
Make a perception check.
That's a 30.
Malavik, this is up to you.
What is that check against my DC?
This is
Or is
about you. I don't want to judge how much information you want to give up based on this number. I'll let you do it.
There may be some kind of internal conflict of thoughts. But I think with a perception, that was quite noticeable. But I'm not saying what you said is true or false. I'm just saying that there was some internal conflict.
Yes, Malavik, get some rest. We'll handle the lookouts and everything, alright?
I believe I'm a bit tired.
Yes, you are.
Did lose some blood due to the sucking.
Yeah, I don't understand why you feel so fascinated by it. It was...
It did suck.
did more than that. That was a very rude entry, exit. It didn't seem like it was doing it for a need of survival. It seemed like it was gorging itself out of anger and patience, and it wanted to kill me. That's what I felt. So forgive me if I don't like your queen's children as much.
Not many do. I would be shocked if most saw them as something good.
All right, I will rest. Wake me if you need anything.
We shall.
My head.
I think I will keep reading. This scroll is rather interesting.
Is that the, one of the ones we picked up in the first world, or?
Yes, this is the one on choking death. I have almost
Choking death.
Yes, the plague from a few hundred years ago.
Oh! Does it mention any cures or ways to help against it?
I could probably figure out a cure, I suppose, by reverse engineering it. This is on how to make it.
Oh!
It would decimate a population easily.
Yes, it would. Yes, tell me when you get to the part about reversing it and let me know in detail. I would yes. I don't trust myself when I get angry. I don't trust myself with something of that nature, but I do trust myself with a cure.
Why would you be angry?
I don't know, maybe somebody really pisses me off and then I decide I want to give them choking death and then accidentally a whole nation goes bad. I'm kidding. I would never.
I see. It would take a bit more to do it. It's usually it looks like a few day process of taking certain bacterias from. It's still a bit out of my. I need a couple more days of reading.
Oh, all right. It's
It's
a very
interesting,
dark
though.
affair. Yes, of course.
Maybe yes, but it would please my queen.
What?
It would be what Malavik said in an extent. A cycle of nature.
But is it really nature if you're engineering a plague to...
It still exists. It is just rare.
Right, but you would be forcing it upon a nation, essentially.
Yes, I did not say I would use it in that capacity. I'm just noting what it would do.
So, how would that make your queen happy?
Balance. There is an imbalance, as you have seen every city we have gone. Many injustices, but a disease cares not your stature, station, race, species. It is the purest form of nature.
I see.
I am not wishing to commit a genocide, if that is your fear.
Well, I trust you. I just don't trust when that sort of knowledge gets into one person's hands. It typically ends up somehow getting plucked from them, and then another person learns it, and then from there on, it becomes a horrible, painful world where everyone dies.
I was considering burning the scroll after finishing its study.
Yes, indeed. I think that is a wonderful idea.
It is very dangerous knowledge, but that can be said of most.
Indeed.
Is how
But I
it is
suppose
used.
knowledge is only dangerous if it's in the hands of someone who is dangerous or has dangerous intent towards others. So
Or is ignorant.
that's fair.
It could easily be something where if we were, say, chased by, maybe a band of murderous hobgoblin mercenaries to, say, drop a vial behind me as I run.
Do you think they'd be stupid enough to drink it?
No, it would aerosolize.
It turns into a vapor. Oh, that's horrific.
If I maybe made it that way, yes.
Ah, very good. If you were a terrible person, you could probably sell the cure. Make lots of money. You know what? Pretend I didn't say that idea. That's particularly evil.
That would be. I am not evil, Yara.
Nor am I. Wonderful. I'm glad we've established that.
I thought I had established it before.
I thought I did too, but apparently my mouth likes to run.
That is not one of the symptoms.
Thank God.
Running of the anus is one of them.
Oh. But my anus is not running at the moment.
I have not made the disease. I would hope not.
Is yours?
No,
No.
but it's also a cloaca.
Oh. Oh, it's like a 2-in-1.
Yeah, that is what that is, yes.
Ah, interesting. I don't know lizard anatomy, you know.
It is similar to bird, as birds evolved from reptilians.
Ah, very interesting. I'll lean in a little closer to Arashtok. Did you notice that bit,
Well,
Malavik?
He was speaking as a dragon, yes.
There is indeed a war going on inside him.
He projects very much.
I do not know how to help him.
I am unsure either. He consistently seems to want to be disappointed in me. And my choices. This is not similar to my thoughts before. It is an observation. He blasphemed my queen during the fight. The mosquito witch. There was anger and hate. He hates my heritage. Did you know that some lizard folks' dream and goal is to become a dragon? There is knowledge of this, and it is knowledge I seek, though I do not know if I will pursue its execution.
Is it something you think you want?
I am unsure. More life means more knowledge. It is a horde of sorts. But I fear if I spoke of this desire truly, he might kill me.
Well, all dragons known to do terrible things?
No,
Not-
it is a prejudice of his. Many seek to be private and alone. Some burn and rule, yes. The red of his heritage is one. But many are benevolent, or wish to just be left alone. The dragon, at the ley line. We could have left it be. It did not attack us. It asked to... It did not seem to wish to fight. It was in its cave. It was at home. Malefic charged it and attacked it. And screamed and yelled when it seemed to just wanted to exist.
Yes.
That may be a time where that is me, Yara.
I think at any rate it is a problem to charge so willingly towards something so dangerous. They hold hundreds of years of power and intellect.
Precisely. Many will speak. Many wish to just be left alone.
Perhaps it is similar to that of our situation back in Egada. He has had something horrible happen to him, and thus he lashes out at the very root of it.
Perhaps. But... I
Does
could
not
have
justify it.
exactly that. I still trust him, but I would be lying if I said I did not have fears occasionally that I would not wake if he mistook me for something draconic.
Rostock, darling, I will never let that happen.
I mean this in kindness, Yara, but I do not think either one of us could overpower him.
I hope that is not a necessity anytime soon.
No,
Regardless,
no.
I'll place a hand on your hand. At any rate, lizard man or dragon, you're a friend to me.
I will make sure if for some reason this choking death gets released on accident, you will be the first with an antidote.
Excellent, I love that. I like knowledge too.
Would be terrible to go that way.
Would be. Are you feeling ready for these next steps?
I am not. I advised against this errand. This will not go well, Yara, I think. The divine is not usually such. They are but a being that is powerful and placed above. It
Yes,
is
we are like
similar-
ants to them.
An ant with a piece of glass over it.
Yes, it is quite concerning. I worry about those merchants as well.
Well, they are knowledgeable of the area, and they were warned with what it could be. If they have died, it is a choice they have made to continue forward.
Perhaps it is our God's will. Balance. I'm sorry, that's a terrible joke when it comes to people's lives.
Oh, I get it.
Because there's all this talk about our gods and
But yes, if they were fed upon by a predator, they would be continuing a cycle.
Do you think you would have been Pharasma or the Mosquito Witch? Is it Mosquito Queen or Witch?
Which she is queen to me, but she is a mosquito witch.
Which one do you think would have picked that fate? See, Pharasma, I believe she leans a little bit less on the, the murdery side, but...
Mosquito witch is not a murderer.
Oh,
Pestilence is but out of the natural order. But there is life as well. The mosquitoes you see feed many creatures. Bats, birds, other insects, spiders. Without these insects, others would starve. It is cyclical.
interesting.
She is of rebirth and death as well as Pharasma is, but of a more natural side.
Yes, Pharasma's more of a greater good type of
Is
viewpoint,
that
I
why
suppose.
She made your memories different?
Oh, that is an uncomfortable question. This
I
very
mean,
well
no.
could be why.
I mean no sacrilege or blasphemous thoughts. But it is something to consider. Those that say they are good or evil usually are saying it to assure others and themselves.
Yes, I do wonder. Maybe we'll get answers one day.
Perhaps.
I mean, there has to be a
I-
reason that I've been made into this, a creature that's very different from my original self, but very alike my normal self, but also I have a curse that anytime I tap into it, it saps life from me and causes immeasurable pain, which I've gotten used to rather quickly, a lot more quickly than I would have liked to, but
Does that reduce your lifespan? Do you have a lifespan?
I don't know all that much about my lifespan or anything, to be honest with you. I wasn't raised within a village of Duskwalkers, as normally they are.
I suppose if they start as a baby and you may get to an adulthood, that would imply a sort, but that does happen with elves as well.
Yes, I do not know. Maybe Faraz will give me that answer too. Or I could just find out from some Duskwalkers, which are very rare, so Did I what?
Oh, did you just take one of the books from the House of Learning?
Perhaps.
Ah! What did that say?
It's just a story.
Oh.
Yes. The Seraphine one I was reading. Didn't give me too many answers, unfortunately.
Well, if this being we are going to is truly divine and benevolent, maybe they will have an answer for you. That, or they will attempt to kill us at first sight, and we will have to defend ourselves against a celestial, otherworldly being.
Yes, I'm typically prepared to fight, the undead and the unscrupulous. Are you at all prepared to fight a celestial fucking being if we have to? Because I really hope you are.
Yes.
Yes. I learn more about you every day.
I may have made sure that with my most recent teachings from the mosquito witch, I would be able to handle the other side of that coin.
Oh, so Mosquito Witch taught you how to fucking kill Celestials? That's insane.
Yes. Not the insanity, but yes.
Well, I mean that in a complimentary way, like, wow, that's incredible. I don't foresee myself having to kill a Celestial, but I mean, all good things can also be capable of great evil, so...
That is what I mean. I do not know if I believe there's one or the other. Not truly, but nonetheless, celestial beings are not necessarily good. So being able to handle one seemed wise when I was being learned.
What do you think is more scary, fighting a demon or a Celestial?
Celestial.
I agree. I absolutely concur. I mean, first of all, you have to consider what would ever put me in the position that I would fight a Celestial, number one. Right, demons, of course, a demon pops up, you're probably going to want to kill it. It's evil. Then, two, how the hell are you going to kill something that's, blessed by the gods from the realm of the gods? It's horrifying.
Darkness.
Perhaps that's more scary to me because I don't really have any abilities to particularly target something like that.
Why I said I was prepared.
Right. Anyway, this conversation has been very random, and I appreciate you for it.
Thank you. I thought it was calculated.
Oh, was it?
I thought maybe not.
Oh, well, I mean, it was balanced. Yes, it was. We both have deities that are about balance, yes.
I see. I will, the balance of, yes, that and me working to kill a celestial. Yes, aha.
That was a horrible joke. I'm so sorry. I'll work on them.
It will be, I do not know what makes a joke good.
Well, typically one that you don't have to explain.
Oh, I thought that was what you did. Adronis explained many jokes to me.
Yes, he was particularly funny whilst also being particularly unfunny.
That is a contradiction.
Yes, absolutely. He was a walking contradiction. He was very funny, but he was also just very not funny. Just very awkward. But I'm also very awkward. But he portrayed a lot more confidence, so I don't know who was worse. He's probably more suave than I am. I'm probably worse. I'm definitely worse. I'll give him that. I mean, he's no longer on this plane of existence at the moment, so he can win that one, I think. That would be fair.
I have lost the understanding of this conversation piece, Yara. I apologize.
I have as well, and I'm going to wipe my skirts off and I'll walk alongside the cart for a bit.
And I continue to read on choking death.
Alrighty. Very well. You continue your journey. As you leave the Estrovian forest, you continue traveling for the rest of the day as the group readies to stop for the day, make camp as night approaches. Dusk is taking over the day. Who would like to make a survival roll for me for the campsite?
I can do so.
Okay.
And hopefully it is not as bad as last time. It was not. It is a 25.
Okay. Alrighty. Very well. You feel the cart come to a stop as Arashtak kind of looks around, finds the best spot to camp, and guides the wagon over to set up camp. Tents get laid out. Begin to prepare yourselves for the night. Who is taking watch?
About how many hours has Malavik had at the moment?
Oh, this has been a while. I mean, it was kind of like, I think, midday when you guys were trying to cross that pond. So it's probably about 6-7 hours.
So he needs about an hour or two more. Right, I could stay up that long. I'll take watch.
Stayed up all last night. I will likely need to sleep the whole time uninterrupted.
That is fine. I'll wake up Malavik and we'll swap.
I would have been working on Arcelia's tattoo another evening until sleep.
Okay. Very well. So Yara, you're going to take first watch?
Indeed.
Very well. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
16.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
11.
Okie doke. What are the sleeping arrangements like? Where's everybody sleeping, do you think?
I am likely in the pup tent.
Yeah,
Which-
I guess what I'm wondering is, like, did everybody get a tent? Did everybody buy a tent? Or
I have two. I have a 4-person and a pup tent for 2. So 6 people total could fit in the tents.
okay.
Karun is definitely sleeping with Arashtak.
Denigi and Sakawachi are staying together. Enuma and Lukuk are sharing a tent. And okay, so Arashtak, Karun in a tent. Yara, did you say you had a tent or not?
No, so we have the 2 tents, so I'd probably be with Malavik and Arcelia.
Okay. Well, you definitely can't fit 3 people in one tent.
4-person
For 4.
tent you can.
Oh, it is
I
a
have 2
4.
tents.
Oh, wow,
Yes, I have a
okay.
4-person and a pup tent.
Okay. All right.
I am prepared.
Okay. Yara. On your watch, you are probably just listening to the sounds in the forest and whatnot. And there's this you're basically like out of the Estrovian forest now. There's a few trees here and there, but the sounds of crickets and things, and maybe a few tree frogs in the distance you can still hear. You make your rounds how you like. I don't know how you see yourself doing that. Are you sort of walking? Are you taking like a patrol? Are you staying by the fire, just keeping an eye out? What are you doing?
I think a little bit of a mixture. I would probably at first, since everyone would be falling asleep, be at the fire, wait for them to fall asleep, and then I'd start making patrols around. And once my feet get tired, maybe I'll sit by the fire again and continue doing that throughout my watch.
Okay. Do me a favor and make a fortitude save for me.
Is this a spell effect?
Nope.
Alright. I will re-roll that. Costing a hero point, that was a 13. Always happens. Into a 14.
Okay. At some point you nod off during your watch. Make a perception check for me.
23.
Okay. You think you are having some kind of dream. There is a there's this muffled sound. There's a sounds of some flapping cloth, something like that. It's a strange haze that you're in, and then you realize for a second that you hear somebody's voice. This voice is familiar to you. It takes you a second to realize what's happening.
Wake up! Wake up!
As you hear this voice, you start to come to, but unfortunately, it's a little too late. I need you all to select your tokens, please, and roll initiative. As you slowly get to consciousness, Yara, you look around and you see Enuma waving a torch at some kind of purple creature with horrific wings, and he's trying to fend it off. Please, again, select your tokens and let's get some initiative. Everybody.
Question, did an hour pass between that time they already nodded off? I mean...
Nope.
That really sucks.
Uh-huh. Yes, it does. Yara, you see Enuma waving this torch around. As really not so fun thing is joining this campsite.
Wait, it's not right.
Yeah, it's purple. It has sort of a almost bat-like face, black horns from its head, large ears. It's sort of hunched over, but is still quite tall. It's still medium-sized, but it's really freaking creepy looking. It looks like this for you in the Discord there.
Oh my
God. As you hear Enuma yelling, "Wake up! Wake up! We are under attack!" Unfortunately, this creature
surprise attack.
gets around.
We need to get you more coffee, Yara.
Indeed, we're drinking so much tea. I love it, but I would prefer coffee.
Okay, we gotta roll.
Who's that young lady in front of Marcia?
Numa.
Oh, I don't know why I thought Numa was
Enuma is a man. It's just a
man.
token.
Oh,
that-
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was say. Yeah, hold on.
Hey, girl.
know we about to die and all, but make it quick. No, I was kidding.
Let's see here. We need rolls for Arcelia and Karun as well. Please also take into account whether or not you are wearing armor. Be honest. The honor system here.
I'm on watch.
I would be just because I fell asleep in the carriage on the way in. I told them to wake me up if something happened, so I would be prepared.
Okie doke.
And I wear a robe.
I think we all know Arcelia is not wearing armor.
Nope.
No chance of that shit. Okay, we need
Lair boob.
perception initiative. Here we go. Sorry, I've got a lot of windows open right now. We need Karun. Okay. Okie doke. Let's bring you over here. Chat. This creature that is sort of flying, like it's flapping its wings a little bit, like it's just a tiny bit off the ground every now and again as Enuma waves the torch. And I need to make a roll for Enuma. Okay. All right. This creature will get the first turn here. Oh boy.
Goodbye, Numa. We barely knew you.
Okay. Oh man. It starts. Yara, you can hear it speaking in your head. What languages do you speak?
I speak Varisian. I know that for a fact. I also speak Common and Nekril.
It's none of those. It's very. It has this sort of guttural, really dark sound to it. You don't recognize it. This thing definitely does not look friendly. It moves here, and you can see it sort of like looking around. It's like eyeing the camp. It doesn't even really seem to care much about Enuma. It's checking out what's here. It's looking around this camp. And it starts to see you. And it's horrific, large-toothed smile that spreads across its face. And I need... Oh my god. This is fucking crazy. Okay. I think what it's gonna do here is it's gonna look at you, Yara, and it has a special ability that's not so great. You are in range there. Uses its first turn to move around Enuma, and then it will use Consume Death. I need a Fortitude save from you, please, Yara.
Is this a spell?
Oh, nope.
No, it is not. All right. Then I cannot use the
Concentrate,
pouch.
Divine, Necromancy, and Visual.
All right. And you said a fortitude save, yes?
Mm-hmm.
28.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the DC here. Yeah, that's a success. That's good. That's good. That's very good. Yara, as you look at this thing in its eyes, I mean, you see another realm in this creature's eyes. There is a darkness there that tells a story in a glance. When you look at this creature, you know that it comes from someplace you never want to visit. That's second action. Third action, I think will be to yeah, it's going to try and claw Enuma with its last action. Good luck. That's not good. Okay. Oh boy, Enuma.
We hardly knew ye.
It's not a crit. It's not a crit. That's good. But I don't think this is gonna be very good here. Enuma goes down. You see the creature tear through Enuma's clothing, and blood splatters upon the ground as Enuma falls.
Enuma!
Enuma falls to the ground. The torch lands nearby. The hold on, we need to move Enuma up above the creature. Okay. That was basically the surprise round here. Enuma is now going to have to make a check. That was not a crit. This is still dying 1 for Enuma. Dying 2 now.
You have to make over a 10.
Yep.
Yeah, 11 for dying 1.
Right. It's
Some
Oh,
things
yeah,
change
over
it
10,
as
yeah.
well. Yes, it's 10 plus whatever the modifier is.
okay. Now we're back to the regular turn order as you all start to come to. You were all prone, including you, Yara. And we're starting the proper turn order now. Okay. This creature, which is known as a nabasu, by the way, for those in the know, will now sort of look around, and you can see it flies over to you, Yara. with its bat-like wings, it flies over to you. And I think what we're going to do here... oh, that's fun. We could do that. We could do that. We could do that first, actually, before we move. That would be smart. Okay. So, first things before it moves. Yara, it's gonna do a little spellaroo on you. I'm gonna need you to make a will save. This is a spell this time.
All right, I will be utilizing Arashtak's pouch, which gives me a +2 circumstance to this roll for a 21.
Huh? That is not a success.
But hopefully not a critical.
It's not a critical fail. However, Yara, you are now paralyzed.
Is there any sort of, like a timer on it, or is it just entirely paralyzed throughout the duration? Because there's no fixing paralyzation.
Yeah, so...
Standard paralyzes 1 round.
You are stunned 1.
Oh.
All right.
Some one's not bad. As bad
That's
as I
way
thought.
different.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. No. Paralyzed. You are paralyzed for 1 round.
Yeah.
All right, paralyzed for one round.
Yep. Okay. And then, let's see. What kind of fun things happen with paralyze?
I become flat-footed, I believe.
Can't take any actions, I don't think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't act except you recall knowledge and use actions that only require the use of your mind. Your senses still function, but only in the areas you can perceive without moving your body, so I cannot seek.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Okay. Then, it will fly over and beat the shit out of you. Okay. So second action, it moves over to you. Third action, it will, yeah, it's gonna try and, just take a fucking bite out of you with its jaws.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's a 36 to hit.
That is critical.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be bad.
What?
Oh, shit. Okay. That is 52 64 damage.
Jesus.
It tears a chunk of flesh, probably from your arm, Yara. And your eyes, you feel yourself making noises, and your body is just kind of like looking around for a second. You feel yourself like trembling, and that is it for the Nabasu's turn. Yara, you are currently paralyzed.
Yes, I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do at the moment.
How much damage was that?
That was a crit.
64.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
a 64.
Wait, the
50.
additional damage
50.
pluses too?
Oh, it does?
No, the additional is supposed to be flat, right? Oh.
No, there's a sorry, hold on. Yeah, that's an I'm not sure. The way we've always been doing this is this: if you're doing another dice roll, that's also doubled. If it's just a plus on the end, the plus doesn't get doubled.
Right. So it'd be 58 damage.
No, so this is a 1d6. It rolled a 6 on the damage
Yeah,
extra.
but there's I think I see what you're getting at. There's a
Right.
plus 9 in the actual piercing attack. So 17 doubled is
No. So you're right about the 26 doubling, which will be 52. And then
The
you add
additional
flat
damage apparently
with
does
6.
double.
Yes.
What?
According to T dot.
Oh.
Yeah, it all doubles.
Oh, we've never done that. Okay.
Yes,
well,
yes,
then,
we have.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have?
Yep.
Oh, I always thought it was flat damage. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Thanks for clearing that up.
Mm-hmm. Please go crit it now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
The
you
only
can do
thing-
here, Yara.
The only thing I can do on this round is try to see if I can recall anything about this creature or perceive anything about its actions, anything at all. So anything to do with perception. I only have warfare lore, so I don't believe I can recall anything else. But whatever you'd like me to roll in order to see if I notice anything about this creature or know anything about it whatsoever.
You can make a perception check. I don't think you have any real demon lore.
21.
This creature is definitely like looking around this camp. You can see as it tore your flesh and starts to eat it.
Ew.
It looks like it's enjoying itself.
I have never looked more afraid in my entire life. That is my turn.
The rest of you have heard stuff going on. You heard Enuma yelling to wake up. You heard a startled scream from Yara. Malvik, it's your turn.
I will rage, and I don't know why that effect just flipped it, little clay. I'll rage, and I will. There we go. Run over to Yara's aid.
Okay, one action to stand up. Prone.
Okay. Let's just stand up. One action to rage. And I will run and stand in front of Yara right next to the beast, and I can't do anything else. 3 actions.
You have stood up. That's one action. Rage. That's another action. Third action is to move. That is correct.
Yep.
Oh, I thought rage was free action. That's awful.
Not in this game.
Oop.
Barbarians are not that great. Stand behind me. And I don't realize that you're lost.
Yes, you would just see that I'm completely stiff and do not react at all.
Yeah, she sort of like sat down next to the tents with this like horrible expression on her face. Karun says, what's going on now? Is there like a dwarf or something attacking us? Okay, we don't want any dwarves or solicitations. You know, what is, okay. That doesn't look like a dwarf. A lizard, this is, there's a purple thing that is eating Yara.
Yes, I look over towards
Sorry,
Karun
I mean
with
the
the most
one with
pleading
white,
eyes.
the one with the white hair. I didn't mean to say
I know who Yara
I think
is.
to myself, I'm a fucking Duskwalker, not a human.
Okay. And Karun will let's see here. I think Karun is gonna have to use some love it if this sheet had a way that you could just like check a thing for lesser, minor, major instead of writing out the whole thing. So then it gets kind of cut off. It's kind of a bummer. Okay. I think Karun is going to go ahead and chuck a Bomberino. Let's see. I think Karun is probably thinking, okay, that's some kind of bat creature. Shadow's probably not going to work on a bat. I do have a bottle of thunder that I can throw at it, and I will do that. Okay. So sleepily, I rear back with this bottle of condensed thunder and lightning. Throw it, and it bounces off the top of the tent and crashes on the ground near this bat purple creature, and it just does the splash damage. It's sonic. It's very loud. And the creature has big ears, so it should be more damage. GM, can you check on that? Nope. Nothing. Okay, well, then I'm going to take cover behind this very safe tent. And there's no persistent damage on this one. I think it's just the...
It's just the splash.
Okay. Alrighty. Arcelia will get up. How much did you heal Arcelia for before, by the way?
She would have gotten the benefit of all of it if I noticed she was injured.
Yeah.
And if you want me to roll again, I'd be happy to, but...
We can assume that enough time passed that you got Arcelia healed up. Okay. Arcelia rushes out. I don't know if she's completely naked, but it's probably pretty close. Rushes out of the tent, looks around. Yara! And let's see, second action will probably just try to get over here, I imagine. No, actually we'll try to get behind. I don't know if she can, though. I don't think she can. Probably gonna have to, like, leap over the tents and shit. I think she's just gonna stay there. Okay. She will get there. That's the second action. Third action will be to smash with the Morning Star. That is a 32 to hit. Holy shit. A better hit. That is a hit. Okay. And that is for 5 bludgeoning damage. Okay. I feel like Arcelia just kind of like ran into the tent trying to figure out what's going on. Doesn't like take out the amulet to hold up. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Sees this creature and just tries to hit it. Sakuachi will, I think, climb out of the tent. Try and see what's going on. Oh, what is that creature? Will spend turn getting back behind Yara, and we'll cast Bless. Okay. Arashtak, it's your turn.
I'm assuming I cannot see through the tent to this.
Nope.
I don't know how tall everything. Okay. But I heard horrible things and biting and screaming about a nightmare purple thing and all of that. So I stand up. I look down at the monitor and go, give this to whatever nightmare is out there. And I give a monitor some goblin pox. Which the monitor will be able to run out and get to right there within a move.
Okay. It's a saving throw, fortitude DC of 22. Let's see.
Yes, I expect it's plus 30 to do very well against this.
Oh, wow. It failed. So that was a 2 roll.
This never happens! It has Goblin Box 1! Get fucked! It's permanently sickened 1 now!
Amazing.
Yeah, look up that, what that means. No.
Its AC and to hit is down by, I think its AC, DCs, and to hit are down 1. I'll double check that real quick. Sickened is very bad. Next
Okay.
round, it's slowed permanently.
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Arashtak?
Yes, that is everything I can do.
Hold on, let me just check on something.
Yep. Sickened is all checks and DCs. All of them. Not AC, though.
Okay. I actually need a few saves. Sorry, I didn't notice this. It does have something kind of nasty. Malvik, Arcelia, Yara. I need fortitude saves.
33.
18.
That is a critical success, Malvik.
Oh,
Okay. Arcelia, sorry. Actually, this is kind of... Ooh.
And this is because it hit me?
No. This is some other
so that's
bullshit that I
standing
did.
around it.
This is an innate ability. Arashtak, I need it from you as well.
30-foot Jesus.
Yep. Okay.
I'll just take it. I don't want to use up my hero point.
Okay. Need it from Sakawachi. Fucking everybody's getting a roll for this one. Just barely a success from Sakawachi. Haroon, and I need to roll for Denigi. Sorry, I have so many character sheets today, folks. Apologies for the delays. Fortitude from Karoon. Fail. Denigi, where'd you go? Denigi. Ooh, another fail. Okay, here we go. Everybody that failed, you are drained 1.
No way.
Yep.
God. So I critically succeed, which means I get rid of my drain, right? Yay.
Sometimes it does. That should be double checked.
No, I think this just means that you don't get anything worse here. Yeah, this is an aura, unfortunately. You all glance at this creature's eyes. That's everybody who failed here. Somehow you saw this creature's eyes. Arashtak, maybe that was from... actually, I'm sorry, Arashtak, this does not apply to you. Sorry.
I'm still in the tent! Yay!
It does not apply to Arashtak or Denigi. But I think everybody else can see. You do look in these creatures' eyes, everybody else that failed. And you see something horrible. This creature is not from this world. Wherever it came from is a horror. It is something truly, truly awful. And just looking in this creature's eyes is enough to see a reflection of this world and enough to have such an impact on you that you feel absolutely like taking another breath is difficult. You are drained. Okay. Sorry, that was there's a lot of sheets that I'm trying to look at here simultaneously. I missed that. Was that it for your turn, Arashtak?
Oh, yes, it has been. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm not going to look for this icon, but let's see. We had Malvik, I think, was the only one that succeeded, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, Sakawachi.
Now, Sakawachi... Oh, Sakawachi did succeed. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. But Arcelia is drained 1. Yara is drained 1. Jesus Christ. Arun is drained 1. Okay. Enuma. Needs to beat a 12. Hey, still dying 2. Still dying 2 for Enuma. Nabasu is sickened 1. Thanks to Arash Talk. It's sort of like looking around and it's enjoying this. You see it looking around in the carnage and things that are happening here as it's still like licking Yara's blood off of its teeth and probably has like chunks of her clothing like stuck in between part of its teeth. Let's see. I think it's going to look at you, Malavik. Malavik, what languages do you speak?
Draconic and common.
Nope, you don't understand it.
Is this out loud or in the head?
Oh no, this is inside Malavik's head. You just
Got
hear.
it.
And let's see here. Oh boy, this is fun. Shit. Let me just see what is required for this spell. Fuck off. I think what's gonna happen here is... Oh, this could be fun. This could be fun. I need a fortitude save again, Malavik. As you see dark tendrils begin to emerge from the shadows. As they begin to try to wrap around you. You manage to stand strong as grim tendrils try to grab you. This is success for you. Not a critical success.
Oh, was that a spell?
It was.
Oh, I'm
Was
going
it
to
a
slap the shit
ranged
out of
spell?
it then.
I'm sorry?
Was
Is
it
it
a
ranged?
ranged spell?
No.
Okay, that's different.
Not a cast, okay.
For
Spells in
Malavik,
melee
and
is
the
the reason
reason-
I'm asking.
well, it is a spell in melee, but it is it's not like a ranged beam kind of rolling kind of spell. So this is Malavik, you have your attack of opportunity. I think that still goes off.
That's why I was asking, because if
I think it's any spell in melee.
Yeah.
I'm
no,
looking it up.
there are plenty, like touch spells don't do it, like a cone doesn't.
So this spell,
That's why I was-
the spell has a range, but it's not like a target. It's not like
Oh,
you have
then
to,
that would.
It's
Yeah, that's
just
a ranged
DC.
spell.
Yeah, it says
Just a
interrupts
DC.
the normal flow of actions of the round. Let's see, moving out,
Yeah,
performing
that would be
certain
attack opportunity then.
actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think you get your normal attack of opportunity here.
All right. I'll sneer at him. 26.
Is a miss.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. It sort of like laughs as it dodges out of the way of your attack, almost as if it was expecting you to do this, Malavik. It will then... Yeah, I think it's going to try and take a fucking bite out of you. Jaws. Jagged, sharp teeth. It will try and take a bite out of you. Now, it has a -1 because it is sickened. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. Your attack, I think, hits.
I don't
Sickened?
believe Sickened affects AC.
Does not. Okay.
No, it's DCs and checks.
Okay. Then it will just try and fucking bite you, Malavik, with its jaws. 21 to hit. That's a natural
miss.
1.
It's a miss.
A 21 is a natural 1. I just want to emphasize that again.
I get it.
Thankfully, it's a 20 technically.
Yeah, that is a miss. Malavik, you see it like trying to like fucking just take a bite out of one of your arms, and you spin back, avoiding its jaws. Okay, Yara, it's your turn.
Am I able to see Enuma from where I am?
I think so.
Before I do literally anything else.
The edge of the grid line touches, and I don't think the tent would be in the way there. I think you're fine.
And you said that I'm seated, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm able to see her and move my arms now that I am no longer paralyzed, or see them and move my arms.
I'm sorry to interrupt. What the hell is Denigi doing? Is she asleep? I mean, she's not on the turn order.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Okay.
I apologize.
Thank you. Everyone else has moved to Deniki's just napping.
I was like, fuck you.
Apologize.
No problem.
We
I
need
just want to make sure.
I've got so many windows open, I missed it. I apologize.
We need her so badly.
Okay.
She would have come before me.
19.
Sorry, we'll go there. Okay. Yara, I'm sorry, what were you saying? You were
So-
asking something?
With this turn, I have regained the movement of my arms.
Yeah, I don't know when paralyze is over. I feel like I'm not sure if it's done at the beginning of your turn or at the end.
Well, it's already been one round where I did not get the chance to use it, so
Right.
it should be up now.
Okay. Fuck it. Why not?
Excellent. I'll take it. I am going to channel all the positive energy within my body. You'll see me glow golden as I cast a hand out, and I cast, oh gosh, where is it? I just had it. Stabilize towards Enuma.
Okay.
They should be within 30 feet. Yes, they are 20 feet away technically. So Enuma is now at 0 hit points, remaining unconscious, but they no longer will be dealing with the dying penalties each turn. From there, I'm looking around. I'm going to go, oh shit. And before I try and stand up, I'm going to try and patch whatever wounds that I can in case I start spewing all over the place. So I will battle medicine on myself, utilizing at an expert level, and that is 25 points of healing. Oh, that is my turn.
Okie dokie. Malavik, it's your turn.
Okay, I will take a step action. And move here to make it flat-footed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will try to get his attention and give it. I don't expect it to speak my language, so I will give it a intimidating glare.
Okay.
And it looks into my eyes. I see a burning rage of fire and guardian.
Please make an
Try.
intimidation check.
I'll re-roll that.
13 getting rerolled.
25.
25. Now, Pathfinder people, this intimidation roll that Malavik is making. What is this against? Is this versus this creature's will? Against will DC. That's what I thought. I just couldn't remember in that moment.
Pathfinder people.
Yeah. So sickened is -1
to all DCs and checks.
All DCs and checks. Okay. Makes it, breaks it, Malvik, unfortunately.
Wait, unfortunately or fortunately?
Unfortunately for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Really?
yes, because they have.
That is right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do what I do best. I'll swing. This thing has a -1 on DC now.
Not at safe. Well, now because of the.
Flanking.
Yes.
24.
That is a miss. You see Malvik's greatsword strike out, and this creature just kind of like bats it aside as you attack. Is that it for your turn, Malvik?
That is all my actions.
Okay.
Strained as a bitch on me, all I can say.
Yeah. Yep. Super bad. Karun says, "Ho! Don't look into that thing's eyes. I've seen things in my time, and I have to say that is not okay. What is there? Don't look at it. It's bad. If someone could just, cover the creature with, if you have like a cloth, or if we can take a tent and just, put it over the creature's face, that would be good. Don't like it. Karun will, I think... Oh boy. Okay, so thunder didn't work real well. Let's go ahead and we're gonna try and freeze it. Okay? We're gonna try and freeze it. She grabs a vial from her belt and she chucks it at this creature. And it splashes right on the ground nearby and will do a little bit of cold splash. Now, here's the question. The -10 foot speed, is that still applicable with the splash damage only? I don't know. That is the question. Okay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And then Karun will fire Joanna. And that is a miss. Even worse, because that should have been a secondary attack. So that was a 9. That is definitely a miss. Phew! The bolt sails probably partially through the tent directly in front of Karun. And just completely misses the Nabasu. Probably almost hits Malvik. And that is it for Karun's turn. Arcelia. I will take out my amulet and I will make an esoteric lore roll to potentially expose any weaknesses for this creature. Ooh, that's a very good roll. 32. Let's see what we have here. I have so many things open. Not a crit, but it is a success. Okay. And on a success, Arcelia will learn exploit vulnerability. Important fact about the creature: learning its highest weakness, or one of its highest weaknesses, if it has multiple with the same value, but not its other weaknesses, resistances, or immunities. You can exploit either the creature's mortal weakness or personal antithesis. Your unarmed and weapon strikes against the creature also become magical if they weren't already. Alright, this creature has 2 weaknesses. And because they're the same value, I guess you learn both. Oh, wait. Learning its highest weakness or one of its highest weaknesses. I'll roll. Find out. Odd is the first one. Even is the second one. It is even. Learn the second one. Its weakness to good. Good 5.
So if we compliment it, we win.
It gets
Yeah,
very
it's Pumpkinberry.
embarrassed and uncomfortable, and it just doesn't want to be perceived anymore.
Yeah. This is Pumpkinberry's true form. Okay. Then Arcelia's Morningstar, you can see it just starts having like rainbows and sparkles shooting off of it now. It's it's got like Hello Kitty stickers on it, like and
Bedazzled.
Arcelia will try and hit with Morningstar towards this creature now. That is a 29 hit, Arcelia, with Drained 1. Drained 1 is on, right?
Yeah. Should be.
Drained, I thought was just HP, not to hit.
Yes, it has to do with your fortitude.
No, it's more than just HP. Armor
is it?
class. Yeah.
Oh,
HP, max. Yeah, because
that makes sense why in my... Yeah.
Yeah, it's max HP.
It
AC.
says a status penalty to your constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You lose your hit points equal to that number.
that's it.
No, it doesn't say anything about your AC or anything.
Well,
Nope.
when I put it up to +1, it takes away from my AC.
It's not supposed to.
Prone is doing that to me.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, Okay.
Yeah, it has no AC effect.
Oh, well, alright then. Well, I mean, it's fine. Nothing messed up in our combat.
Okay, so this is plus 2 plus. Wait, I can never get this right. It's like half her level, right? It's like 3 plus 2. I think it's just a plus
Yes,
5.
it's listed.
plus-
She has
It's
it
just
down
plus
there.
Okay,
A 5.
I just didn't know if that was right or not. I feel like
yes.
the numbers.
She may not have changed it. I think she went up, but just used the 5.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think when she leveled, she got a higher bonus like the rest of us did, but just use the 5.
I don't
She
know.
didn't change it.
Okay. Yeah. So Arcelia hits with the
13 damage.
with the Morning Star. So again, the way that this works, there's no extra damage on top now because it's a personal antithesis, right? She doesn't also get the good damage on top.
No, that 5
8
is
plus
considered
5.
the good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Just checking.
13 damage.
Okay. Yeah. So Arcelia clonks this thing behind its back, like smacking the Morning Star, probably like crunching its wing a little bit, like. And then we'll try and swing again, I guess, with the last attack. That is a miss with a 21. Woof. The creature now sort of moves and uses its wing to probably like push Arcelia as she swings, and she just misses. Okay. Sakuachi will increase the range of Bless. And that is it for her turn. Denigi bursts forth from the tent. Saku! She's looking around like a bit wildly. What is that creature? And immediately rushes for the bow and will try and take a shot at this creature with her composite longbow. We'll also go ahead and designate this as prey. For one action move, one action hunt prey, and one action to attack.
Good.
That is a 30 from Denigi.
No remorse here.
Yep, that is not a crit. It is going to give an additional D8.
Yep. Oh.
Yep, because of Hunt Prey.
Are you?
Okay. That's 9 damage. It's not like minimum. That's minimum damage.
Yeah.
But maximum on the extra damage from Hunt Prey. Okay. 17 damage. The arrow sails true. The creature like holds up its arm. You see the arrow like pierce through its arm. It uses its arm to kind of like block a headshot from Denigi. Denigi curses, damn. And that is it for her turn. Arashtak.
Yes. Just for future, I did figure out technically she would do 2 more damage to that thing. Stella. Celia. We never run into anything with an actual weakness.
Okay.
So it's
Oh,
the
that's
mortal
true.
weakness, so it adds good instead of half her level.
Got it.
So in that case, she would do 2 more. It's 5 good instead of... Yeah, 5 good plus the 2. So 7 total instead of the 5. Anyway.
All
Good
right.
job on that. I forgot. Nothing has.
Yeah, we never run into weaknesses, so it's always been the base.
Your turn, Arashtak.
Yes, it is. All right. I have stopped myself from being prone, and I'd like to not be in this. Yes.
Does Goblin Pox go up after its turn or no?
Yes, it's stage 2 now, which means it is now slowed 1 permanently. It
So
only
it
gets
gets two
2
actions?
actions forever.
Very nasty.
Yes, I am living my best life.
I hit.
I really did. 5, 10, 15, 25. Clarifying, can I see it from here? Is that
Yeah.
low enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'm just gonna see you just running away.
All right, I did what I can. Goodbye. Earlier, Yara claiming I never run away from things, telling me I run away. No.
Actually, let me just check on something.
Yes.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just trying to see this creature's aura. If you succeed once, if it keeps going
yes.
off. Malavik,
Nice.
you need to make another fortitude
Oh, it
save.
isn't just a perma? Oh, God.
Does
wait.
it need to look at me?
You're, well, yeah, it's in the middle of a fight. It's looking all around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I succeeded, so I need to make another one.
Yeah,
He critical succeeded.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Really? Instead of just like a one-time aura?
It doesn't
That's
say that the
insane.
aura is just on. Yeah. This is a nasty creature. This is
Screw
very
everything.
nasty.
Oh, that thing screwed up everything of mine. That drain. Whatever. I'm supposed to have a plus 15 in fortitude because of my cloak.
Just roll a
It's giving me a
d20.
-1 for some reason. Oh, 0. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, give me a -1. I don't know why I did that. Everything is good now. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Ugh.
That's a natural 1.
I'm going to naturally re-roll that shit. Okay. No more hero points. 27.
Okay. Still drained 1, basically.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Drain 1 stays there. Okay, sorry, Arashtak, go ahead.
Oh, I can put the emblem on there for you to make it easier.
This is all right. Okay. I've moved myself to here. That's where I want to be. And I will use the new spell, and we'll see if it works.
I cast Fireball level 9.
I thought I didn't take Fireball, but I truly did think about it for a long time, and it would be perfect for this situation. No. Days Wait. It must make a DC 22, but it has a -1 to its DCs, in order to not be fast-forwarded through its own time.
What?
I'm trying to fatigue it like it hasn't slept all day.
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, wow.
If it succeeds and not critically, it's still enfeebled for a round. Oh boy, well, it could critical. All right, there you go. That's my turn.
Every time we get
I got one success. That's more than most.
Hey, it was a very good one, though. To have this creature slowed is phenomenal.
Oh, yes, no. This is really not me complaining. I got the one thing I wanted to happen.
Okay. Yeah, Enuma is stable, just out of the fight right now. The Nabasu. Okay. Oh, boy. I think
see a drained thingy.
it's there someplace. It might be down at the bottom. They kind
It's
of
towards
like
the
break
top.
them up. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Oh, we got some fun stuff that we can do. What shall we do here?
Oh, wait, no, it's in the middle, left, below doomed. I was thinking of paralyzed.
Oh shit, Grim Tendrils is a line? 30-foot line. Whoa.
Hence the attack of opportunity, yes.
Okay. Instead, it will go ahead and use a touch spell on Malavik. He looks so hardy. You just hear this horrible language spoken in your head, Malavik. It like hurts your brain. As this creature will cast Vampiric Touch upon you. That is triple ones! 3 1s on
That's
that
a
damage.
66 and it got a 12.
Yep.
Doesn't like what's inside of Malavik.
Malavik, Fortitude save.
Of DC 25.
Makes it breaks it.
Yeah. So
Second.
So I win. That makes it breaks it, right?
no, because it's attacking.
Basic.
Yeah, it's attacking.
So what happened to the... Okay, I never understand this. So the last make it break it was what? An attack of opportunity? What was it?
So that was the
intimidation check.
Intimidation. So it rolled.
No, this is correct. Malavik make it break it. He rolled. Malavik rolled.
So he met the DC
No,
for it.
I screwed up. No, I screwed up from last time. Malavik should have had a success with the intimidation.
Okay.
This is also a success. Makes it
All
breaks
right.
it.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, I screwed up from earlier, so that was an intimidation. I don't think there was anything though that was one off before.
Intimidation would have taken his AC down.
Which he would have hit that one with a 25 after flat-footed.
Yeah. I would have hit it for 28 damage.
Where?
Back when he did an attack, he got a striking with his greatsword attack of
24.
But it would be
Would've-
considered a 25, and it had -2 to AC due to flanking.
But it'd be intimidation and flanking,
Still-
so it'd be a 24. The 26 is his natural AC, right?
No, 27.
So why
So-
was it?
Flanking would make it 25.
Oh,
And he was frightened, which would make it go down 1.
That is correct. Okay.
Okay.
So retroactively, that was a hit. Sorry. A lot of numbers, a lot of character sheets to keep track
You
of.
have 12 windows open. We
I do.
understand.
I really do.
never understood.
I
make it
really
break
do.
it. I don't know who makes it and who breaks it. I just was like, all right. I
Yeah.
don't
And
know.
the demoralize or the intimidation that you did, that's over this round.
Correct.
Correct. At the end of
Excellent.
its turn, it's over.
And then in my turn, it's over.
Right.
Right.
At the end of your turn. Okay. Where is the fear? I feel like it is a comment. It's the exclamation points. Yes, friend 1.
I'm looking forward to the last episode. We have everything memorized.
Yeah. Oh, that'll definitely happen.
telling you.
We'll absolutely.
We're gonna
You don't have to play this game for like 2 years minimum to like just have a basic handle on all the conditions and everything. Okay. So, this vampiric touch is a hit for 12 negative damage. And
Okay.
you can see the creature's sort of like its wounds don't close, but it has a certain zest for life again.
Okay, so I get
just
hit for 12
clarifying.
damage or 6?
6 because he succeeded to make it break it.
No, it's a total of 12.
Correct. Half damage for a success on a basic saving throw because it's -1 DC due to sickened.
It does half damage because it's sickened?
No.
Yes, because it's a -1 to its DC, so it's not actually the DC that you see right there.
Yeah, but
He's
this was a
sickened one.
success.
Correct. He rolled a success on his fort against the DC. A basic saving
He
throw.
failed.
If you
He failed. Wait. 25.
to 25
Yeah, I made
because
it.
sickened made it a DC of 25. So make it break it.
Okay, so he rolled. So then I was right from before. So then this thing gets that HP back. It was a fail.
Here's the
Malavis
question.
intimidation.
Chat. On Make It Break It, if I roll, who wins? if the DC is a 25, I roll a 25. Does the monster win or do I win?
Yeah, when you tie, it's the defender that is successful with a tie.
Well, that's never been the case on like
Yeah,
AC.
It's always been.
I never got it. I just trusted the DM.
I've always done the whoever rolls, that's the one that will win with the make it break it.
Right.
Yes, so the attacker. Or the person who
So
is...
then the
How
damage.
about let's make this easy. I take 12 damage and it takes 28.
No, because I think.
Oh, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
So it made
didn't
its
take.
check.
Yeah, it didn't take the damage, and you succeeded here.
Okay, so let me ask this weird question. If it attacked me and this attack was 24, my AC is 24, does it hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
Okay, then that fixes whatever we're trying to do.
the intimidation Malavik rolled, he had to make a certain DC. He made it breaked it, which means the intimidation should have worked, just like the AC and everything else. Because make it break it, Malavik rolled in these situations both
Rolled.
times.
Both
The
times.
CMD and the AC are target numbers. You match that number and you succeed. You roll whatever your mod is, yada yada. So I think it's whoever is rolling.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is. He takes 6 damage. The creature took 28. In both cases, Malavik was successful.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Fair
So
enough.
I take no damage.
He takes
and
6 damage.
Well, my temporary took the 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have 2 temporary left. All right, cool.
Thanks for hanging with us, chat. We do appreciate your help.
We got it.
It's
Again,
confusing.
we don't hold any of this against Wack. He is dealing with so
No.
many screens. It's a
Fabulous
nightmare.
job.
We deal with one.
Okay. I have
We
so
appreciate
many.
you, Wack.
So I have so many
Yes.
screens. They're overlaid on top of each other.
Yeah.
You need to get the 4 monitors set up, my
I
friend.
don't think
It's
it would
wonderful.
help. I don't think it
32
would
inch
help.
monitor.
I don't think it would help.
I don't disagree.
Ultra wide.
Aaron's trying to run a game. He was doing an offline game, testing out a new game, and he was like, I have one monitor. He's got an ultra wide. He's got one of the really.
no.
He's got one of those really big, like curved
love
ultra wide
mine.
monitors,
Oh.
and he's like, even with the ultra wide, it's not enough. Okay. There is no fourth human girl. I know you keep typing this in chat. It's Ulakuk, who I think you're speaking about. Ulakuk is in the tent, cowering, not a fighter. Yara.
I mean, technically the one that went down was a fighter.
You wasn't either. We saw how that went.
Numa was not. Just trying to warn everybody. Had to get out and take a piss. What the fuck is that?
That's why I haven't healed Enuma, because they're not a fighter anyway. They'll just keep going down, the poor thing. They're at like 18 HP. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stand up, knocking off my prone status here.
Intimidation is off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, when
Isn't
your
it
turn,
after your turn?
when your turn comes up.
Okay.
So it is
Didn't know if we were
negative to their
counting last
to their
round or
AC still.
Yes.
Excellent. So I've noticed Arcelia using her good girl anime tactics, and I am quite familiar with that type of tactic. And as such, I'm going to go ahead after standing up and conjure up a beam of light in my hands, casting searing light towards this creature. And there is a +1 from Bless, as I am in the radius. There's a minus... How much to is it 2 to their AC? Because it is flat... No, well, the flat-footed doesn't
3?
apply to me.
Flat-footed,
Yeah.
flat-footed is
Second.
2. Flat-footed is 2. Frightened is 1.
Excellent.
So
All right,
this
so...
is, so this is a hit. It's 24.
Excellent. So that is 17 damage of fire, but if it is in fact a fiend or undead, it takes 15 additional good damage.
Wow!
Finally.
And an additional 5 on top because it has a weakness.
Yes.
Okay.
20 extra damage. Yum.
Yep.
37 damage. That's not too shabby there, Yara.
Not too shabby. So Yara, what does it look like as you cast this spell? Is this the one that hits your friends, by the way?
No, thank gods. Thank Pharasma. No, I have learned another trick as we've leveled, and I conjure this up within my hands. My skirt is billowing as I cast all of this energy into my hands to cast forth this bright, blinding, pale golden light as it pierces this creature directly.
I wish I had some kind of Sailor Moon sound effects because I feel like it's a very,
Spinning around.
Sailor Moon attack that you do right now. Okay.
And if that out loud.
No.
Damn it.
The thing's fucking speaking in my head! That is my turn.
I probably know its language, but it's not talking out loud, so I have no idea.
Malvik.
That's my go. All right.
And Yara
Alright, he's
stood
still
up.
flat-footed
and-
until the end of my turn. So, with this, I'm going to
It's flat-footed regardless, but it's frightened.
frighten him. Yes, strike it again. 24.
Just barely a hit. Okay.
4 of that damage is fire, if it matters. I don't think it does. It probably loves fire.
It's not. You strike again this time. It brings its arm up to block Malvik. It's not able to get its like wing to reinforce, and you can see you drag like a furrow through its arm. In your head.
I'm going to strike at it again. Another 24.
Very nice.
Ah! And for my last action, I'm going to attempt to grab it.
Okay.
15.
Yeah, I don't think that's a success. Nope. No,
And hater,
not even
tiefling
close.
for trying.
Okay. Karoon. Karoon will reload with one action, and I think. I think we'll chuck another bomb. Okay, we tried thunder. We tried ice. I know you yelled about something, some sort of good. I don't know exactly how you bottle good. You know, if we can get Yara to spit in a jar or something. But, you know, that's something maybe we might consider for, other alchemical purposes, we can instead throw a bottle of fire. And this is 21 to hit. That is a miss, of course. But we will potentially light this creature on fire as the fire napalm splashes onto this creature and sort of bubbles and combusts. Okay. And that's it for Karun's turn. Reload and throw a bomb. Actually, her hand crossbow I don't think has a reload, right? Hold on.
It does, but you can do it with one hand. I do believe you need a reload action.
I think that might be the difference between a regular crossbow and a hand crossbow, though, right?
Now, hand crossbows, it's one-handed.
Oh, one hand versus two hand.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can still reload it while doing other stuff and have other things in your hand, essentially.
Okay. I think it has a reload. Okay, that's going to be it for Karun's turn. Arcelia. Arcelia is going to keep swinging with Yara's Morningstar. Ooh, that's a crit. Actually not a crit anymore because I'm no longer frightened.
Just
true.
barely.
Yep.
That's true.
Okay, so that will be for 7
14.
plus 5 plus another 2. Right?
It'll be 14 total,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
First attack. Second attack. That is a miss. This time, the Nabasu spins again and shoves Arcelia with its wing. Last attack. Wow, good rolls, but just barely missed. Okay. Third one is also a miss. Arcelia swings kind of wildly, stepping on part of the tent and just slightly throwing her aim off. Sakuachi will increase the range of Bless. Dude, if Denigi rolls a crit here, that will be hilarious. It is Denigi's turn.
Crit Lord.
Let's see. Still technically first time the hunter hits the designated prey in a round. Okay, so the hunt prey is just for the first action. Still up though. Okay. Needs to reload. And then we'll attack with the longbow. That is a 30 to hit. That is a hit. We'll still get her bonus D8. That is 16 plus 1.
Ain't complaining.
Every little bit.
You can see Denigi shoots this arrow, sails, and it actually, the creature tries to bring up its arm to block, and it doesn't. Denigi's arrow actually sails through part of its neck. You can see lots of horrible, black ichor, pouring out of the wound. Creature does not look good. Denigi will take aim again for her last action. Oh, actually, hold on. No, has to oh, wait, reload 0?
Reload.
For longbows, yes, it's just draw. You don't reload
Reload
like
0.
a crossbow. Mm-hmm.
Well, a 32 is another hit. Denigi loads another arrow. This arrow sails through the creature's head as you see it sort of like look bewildered for a second, like it can't possibly acknowledge what's happening, and then it stumbles and falls to the ground.
Good.
You are
I
out of combat.
immediately run to Enuma. And I will cast a level 2 heal for 2 actions on them. So that shall be 6 plus 16, so 22 points of healing.
22 points of healing. Enuma wakes up.
It is safe. It is safe, darling. It is safe. You are safe. We're all right.
A creature.
It is dead. It is dead.
Saku. Yes, Enuma. Are you all right? I'm sorry. What have you to be sorry about? I think I pissed myself.
Saku puts a head on Enuma's shoulder.
Saku, do not worry about that. Thank you for warning us. I do not like it here.
Saku leans back. Enuma leans back on Sakuachi, and they just kind of hold each other for a second.
What was that creature? I might know from my critical success. Does this line up with all of the things from the caravan when I was investigating a potential demon?
Certainly does, Arashtak. It certainly does. Doesn't quite explain how there was no scene left behind. But I think, based on your original roll, you could put 2 and 2 together and suggest maybe it had more spells that it was capable of using.
So glad we didn't deal with it that way.
Should be very glad that the slow happened. That your goblin
free
pox
action
went
spells
off.
can't happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Still had some very nasty abilities, but it slumps here, and it smells horrible.
I'm going back to the tent to get my last hour of sleep. Without even saying a word to anyone, without moving the body, without skinning anything.
I'm going to drag the creature off to the side. Away from camp.
Holding onto the parts of me that have been torn open. I think someone else needs to be on watch.
I can do it.
Celia speaks up.
Thank you. Your eyes are better than mine. And I'll retreat to the tent and start working on my wounds.
You'll
Very
heal
solemnly.
24 as your wounds begin to close on their own.
I nod, but I don't say a word.
I have begun to make a shrine to the mosquito witch around this body I've dragged to the side.
Please make a religion check, Arashtak.
Or an occultism? She is her tradition is occult, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Just figured I'd note. Religion is it's not a religion, it's a lifestyle.
You want a tie?
33.
You can. A 33. Arashtak, as you begin to set up the shrine, more blood begins to pour out of this creature. Mosquitoes begin to come out of all the small bits of puddles here and there. Snow that has melted, maybe. Remnants. Creatures. They begin to swarm onto this creature, devouring it. Draining this creature's demonic blood. They come from everywhere. Rashtok, as they drink this creature's blood, you see the mosquitoes begin to form somewhat humanoid shape. With wings. And you see red eyes looking back at you.
I immediately am kneeling.
These folded arms move, and again, these are all mosquitoes that are doing this movement in the shape of some creature, and you recognize them immediately. Mosquito witch staring at you. You feel the presence here upon you. The rest of the world sort of darkens and fades away, and you see the ground covered in blood. There is a fetid stench around. Any movements you make cause ripples in the blood. And this black ichor that pours from this creature begins to spread amongst the blood. And you can see the mosquito witch look towards you, cocking their head, and there is a strange buzzing sound. The sounds of millions of wings flapping. And somehow you can make words out amongst this buzzing. ripples of blood slow, and as you blink, the scene before you changes. The corpse of this creature has been fed upon and is a desiccated husk before you.
If lizards could sweat, it'd be that, like, a gif of just the staring off into space, sweating profusely. That Rushtalk is at ease for the first time in a while.
There's blood on your hands, on your face. You feel it there. It's sticky and sort of metallic and foul. It smells bad.
I collect as much as I can of it
There's
to make
no
him.
blood left here.
Ah,
Just what you have left on your hands and your mouth.
I can draw some conclusions with that. I will head back toward my tent, get some water from my skin and some soap, and wash. And then go to bed.
Arcelia waits on watch as Denigi and Sakawachi comfort Enuma. And the rest of you return to bed, having dreams of blood.